Hey there, my friend. Welcome back to Chill Chat English. It is Eric here, and I am so glad you are turning up for yourself today. Give yourself a quick pat on the back for taking this step to improve your English. Now, look at the blackboard behind me. Today, we are diving straight into the 100 most useful small talk sentences for everyday life. These are short, friendly phrases that will help you start a conversation naturally with anyone, anywhere, at work, in a shop, at the gym, or when you are traveling. No complicated grammar, no stress. Just sit back, relax, listen, and let these natural phrases sink into your mind. Let us start on the blackboard with category number 1, the weather. It is the easiest topic in the world, and everyone has an opinion on it. Number 1, lovely day, isn't it? We use this on a beautiful, sunny, and pleasant day. It is a classic icebreaker. For example, you see your neighbor walking down the street and you say, "Lovely day, isn't it?" Number 2, it's really cold today. Use this when the air is chilly, maybe in the early morning at a bus stop. For example, "Wow, it's really cold today." Number 3, looks like it might rain. Use this when the sky is dark and gray and you want to connect with someone under an awning. For example, "Looks like it might rain soon." Number 4, can you believe this heat? This is perfect for an incredibly hot summer day. It shows a shared feeling. For example, "Can you believe this heat? I am melting." Number 5, it's been raining all week. Use this to complain a little bit in a friendly way about bad weather. For example, "It's been raining all week, hasn't it?" Number 6, such strange weather lately. This is useful when the weather keeps shifting dramatically from hot to cold. For example, "We have such strange weather lately." Number 7, finally, some sunshine. Say this with a big smile when the sun comes out after days of dark clouds. For example, "Finally, some sunshine." Number 8, it's freezing out there. Use this when you walk into an office or shop from the cold outdoors. For example, "Brrr, it's freezing out there." Number 9, feels like spring is coming. This is a very hopeful phrase to use when the winter frost starts to melt. For example, "The air is so warm, feels like spring is coming." Number 10, I didn't expect it to snow today. Use this when a sudden snowfall surprises everyone. For example, "Look outside, I didn't expect it to snow today." Now, let us slide over to category number 2 at the blackboard. Hobbies and daily activities. This helps you find common interests with people you want to know better. Number 11. Have you read any good books lately? This is a gentle, intelligent question to ask at a social gathering. For example, "Hey, have you read any good books lately?" Number 12. I'm looking for a good movie recommendation. This is a very clever way to ask for advice. People love sharing their favorite movies. For example, "I'm looking for a good movie recommendation for tonight." Number 13. Are you working on any personal projects? This asks about a hobby, writing, or building something outside of their regular job. For example, "Are you working on any personal projects these days?" Number 14. I've been trying to cook more at home. Share a personal habit first. It makes the other person feel comfortable sharing too. For example, "I've been trying to cook more at home lately." Number 15. Do you follow any sports? A classic icebreaker, especially if there is a big match or game coming up. For example, "Do you follow any sports or do you prefer playing them?" Number 16. I'm a big fan of outdoor activities. You can use this to introduce hobbies like hiking, running, or cycling. For example, I'm a big fan of outdoor activities like camping. Number 17. Have you ever tried rock climbing? This is a fun question about a specific, exciting hobby. For example, have you ever tried rock climbing? It looks tough. Number 18. I love listening to podcasts during my commute, just like you are listening to Chill Chat English right now. For example, I love listening to podcasts during my commute. It passes the time. Number 19. I'm trying to get back into running. Use the phrase, get back into, when you are restarting a hobby after a long break. For example, I'm trying to get back into running this summer. Number 20. Do you play any musical instruments? A wonderful question to discover if someone is creative or loves music. For example, do you play any musical instruments, like the guitar? That is the end of part 1. Let us keep moving forward. Welcome back. Now, look at category number 3 on the blackboard. At work. Making small talk at the workplace helps build great professional relationships. It shows you are friendly, approachable, and a great team player. Let us go through 10 super useful starters for colleagues or coworkers. Number 21. Busy day, huh? Use this short phrase when you pass a colleague in the hallway or meet them near the water cooler. For example, hey Sarah, busy day, huh? Number 22. How's your project going? This shows genuine interest in a colleague's actual work assignment. For example, how's your project going? Need any help? Number 23. Did you catch the meeting this morning? Use this to talk about a recent business presentation or update. For example, did you catch the meeting this morning? Any big news? Number 24. I could use another coffee. This is a funny and lighthearted way to say you are feeling a bit tired. It always gets an agreement. For example, wow, I could use another coffee right about now. Number 25. Almost the weekend, huh? This is the ultimate Thursday or Friday office icebreaker. It instantly cheers up everyone. For example, almost the weekend, huh? Got any big plans? Number 26. Long day today. Use this near the end of a very tiring shift to share a mutual feeling of hard work. For example, phew, long day today. Number 27. The office is quiet today. This is perfect for a holiday week or a day when many people are working from home. For example, the office is quiet today, isn't it? Number 28. Got any plans after work? A friendly way to see if a colleague is relaxing or going out after finishing work. For example, got any plans after work or just going home? Number 29. That was a long meeting. Use this right after walking out of a very lengthy office discussion. For example, wow, that was a long meeting. Number 30. Nice to see you in person. This is highly relevant today. Use this when you meet a remote colleague face-to-face for the first time. For example, oh, hi David, nice to see you in person. Now, let us slide over to category number 4 on the blackboard. Public places. This is for cafes, train stations, waiting rooms, or shops where you are near strangers. Number 31. Is this seat taken? This is extremely polite. Use it on a train, bus, or at a crowded coffee shop. For example, excuse me, is this seat taken? Number 32. The line is moving slowly, huh? A great phrase to break the silence when you are waiting in a long queue. For example, the line is moving slowly today, huh? Number 33. Busy place today. Use this when you enter a crowded local cafe or shopping center. For example, wow, busy place today. Number 34. I come here a lot. Use this to establish that you are a regular customer. It invites a friendly chat. For example, I come here a lot. The service is great. Number 35. Great coffee here. A simple, positive opinion that instantly warms up the atmosphere in a cafe. For example, they have great coffee here, don't they? Number 36. Do you know what time it closes? A very practical and polite question to ask someone nearby in a public place. For example, excuse me, do you know what time it closes? Number 37. Long wait today. Use this in a clinic, doctor's office, or government office when things are delayed. For example, long wait today, isn't it? Number 38. It's my first time here. This is an amazing phrase to get recommendations from locals. For example, it's my first time here. Anything you recommend? Number 39. Nice place, isn't it? A positive comment about a beautiful library, clean park, or charming bookstore. For example, nice place, isn't it? Very peaceful. Number 40. Do you come here often? The most classic conversational starter of all time. Simple and deeply effective. For example, this park is lovely. Do you come here often? That is 40 sentences down. You are doing fantastic. Hey, welcome to part 3. Look at category number 5 on our blackboard. Neighbors. Your neighbors are the people who live right next door. You do not have to be best friends, but being polite builds a strong, safe community. Here are 10 friendly ways to chat with a neighbor. Number 41. How is everything with you? This is a very warm and neighborly greeting. It is friendlier than a standard, how are you? For example, hi Linda, how is everything with you? Number 42. Your garden looks great. A compliment is the absolute best way to make someone's day. For example, wow, your garden looks great this summer. Number 43. Lovely day for a walk, isn't it? Say this to a neighbor walking their dog or strolling past your porch. For example, lovely day for a walk, isn't it? Number 44. Did you just move in? Use this to welcome a fresh face to your street or apartment floor. For example, hi, I saw the truck. Did you just move in? Number 45. Let me know if you ever need anything. This is an incredibly kind offer that instantly builds deep social trust. For example, welcome to the building. Let me know if you ever need anything. Number 46. I think we have the same delivery driver. This is a funny, modern, and highly relatable comment when you see packages outside. For example, haha, I think we have the same delivery driver. Number 47. Do you know when the bins go out? A very practical question, perfect when you are new to the area. For example, excuse me, do you know when the bins go out? Number 48. Your cat is so cute. Pet owners love hearing compliments about their animals. It is an instant conversation winner. For example, oh, your cat is so cute. What's its name? Number 49. Feels like the whole street is quiet today. Use this on a peaceful Sunday afternoon when the neighborhood is calm. For example, feels like the whole street is quiet today. Number 50. Good to see you again. Use this when you recognize a neighbor you have met briefly before. For example, hey there, good to see you again. Now, let us look at category number 6 on our blackboard, social events. This is for parties, dinners, weddings, or family gatherings where you want to introduce yourself. Number 51. Hi, I'm Eric. What's your name? Simple, direct, absolute perfection. Just remember to use your own name. For example, Hi, I'm Eric. What's your name? Number 52. How do you know the host? This is the golden question at any party or housewarming event. For example, so how do you know the host? Number 53. Have you been here before? This works at any restaurant, house, bar, or event venue. For example, this place is nice. Have you been here before? Number 54. I love your outfit. A simple, genuine fashion compliment instantly melts any social anxiety. For example, by the way, I love your outfit. Where did you get it? Number 55. The food is amazing, isn't it? Food is a universally safe and happy topic. Everyone loves talking about delicious meals. For example, wow, the food is amazing, isn't it? Number 56. Is it always this busy here? Use this when you are at a crowded bar or social gathering. For example, is it always this busy here on Fridays? Number 57. I think we've met before. Use this friendly line when someone's face looks familiar. For example, excuse me, I think we've met before. Were you at the last conference? Number 58. Where are you from? A wonderful question, especially in international gatherings, to learn about someone's background. For example, your accent is lovely. Where are you from? Number 59. What do you do? This is a standard, polite way to ask about someone's profession, job, or daily occupation. For example, so, what do you do for a living? Number 60. Great to meet you. Always use this at the end of a nice conversation before parting ways. For example, well, it was great to meet you. Have a good night. We have crossed the 60 phrase mark. Keep going, my friend. Welcome back. Let's jump right into category number 7 on the blackboard, everyday places. This includes shops, supermarkets, and local bakeries. A tiny friendly sentence here makes you sound incredibly fluent and builds a pleasant day for everyone. Number 61. Busy today, isn't it? Use this when checking out at a crowded grocery store to sympathize with the cashier. For example, wow, busy today, isn't it? Number 62. I love the coffee here. A wonderful, positive statement to say to a barista or a fellow customer in line. For example, I love the coffee here. It's the best in town. Number 63. Have you tried the cake here? A sweet way to ask for an opinion at a bakery or dessert shop. For example, have you tried the cake here? It looks delicious. Number 64. They've changed the menu. Use this when you notice new items, different prices, or a fresh layout in a diner. For example, oh look, they've changed the menu. Number 65. Do you take card? An essential, polite question before purchasing items at small local shops. For example, excuse me, do you take card or only cash? Number 66. The smell in here is amazing. Say this immediately when you walk into a fresh bakery, chocolate shop, or coffee roastery. For example, the smell in here is amazing. Number 67. Any recommendations? Ask this to staff when you cannot decide what to buy or eat. For example, I can't choose. Any recommendations? Number 68. I always get the same thing. Use this with baristas when you are a loyal customer who never changes their order. For example, haha, I always get the same thing every morning. Number 69. It's my first time here. Great to mention at checkout to establish a warm connection with local shop owners. For example, it's my first time here and I love the shop. Number 70. Have a great day. Say this with a bright smile as you pay and exit the counter. It spreads such good vibes. For example, thank you so much. Have a great day. Now, let us slide over to category number 8 on the blackboard. Travel and transport. This is for trains, buses, planes, or taxi rides. Number 71. Is this seat free? Always ask this politely before sitting down next to a stranger on public transit. For example, excuse me, is this seat free? Number 72. Do you know when we arrive? A very easy, natural question to ask a passenger sitting next to you. For example, do you know when we arrive in Chicago? Number 73. Is this the right platform for the train to London? Perfect for double-checking directions with commuters on a busy platform. For example, excuse me, is this the right platform for the train to London? Number 74. Long journey ahead. Use this to open a friendly chat at the airport gate or train coach. For example, long journey ahead, isn't it? Number 75. Do you travel often? A classic conversational spark to ask your seatmate on a long flight or train ride. For example, this is a long flight. Do you travel often? Number 76. I always forget something when I travel. This is a funny, vulnerable, and completely true comment that makes everyone smile. For example, ugh, I always forget something when I travel. Number 77. Have you flown with this airline before? A safe, neutral topic to discuss while waiting in a boarding queue. For example, have you flown with this airline before? Are they good? Number 78. I hope there are no delays. Use this when discussing flight departures or train schedules with fellow passengers. For example, the weather looks bad. I hope there are no delays. Number 79. Is this your stop too? A nice casual question as you see someone preparing to leave the bus or train cabin. For example, oh, are you getting off here? Is this your stop too? Number 80. Safe travels. The absolute best parting phrase for anyone who is departing on a trip. For example, have a wonderful trip and safe travels. We have finished part 4. You are at 80 sentences, only 20 left. Let's finish strong. Hey, my friend, welcome to the final part. We are at category number 9 on the blackboard, the weekend. Everyone, and I mean everyone, loves talking about their weekend. It is the easiest topic to ask colleagues on Friday or Monday. Number 81. Got any plans for the weekend? The ultimate Friday office question. Ask this to your coworkers to end the week on a happy note. For example, got any plans for the weekend, David? Number 82. How was your weekend? The perfect Monday morning starter. Use this to reconnect after the break. For example, good morning. How was your weekend? Number 83. Did you do anything fun? Follow up with this question after someone tells you they had a nice weekend. For example, oh, that sounds nice. Did you do anything fun? Number 84. I just relaxed at home. An honest, simple response when your weekend was peaceful and quiet. For example, nothing major. I just relaxed at home. Number 85. It went by so fast. We all feel this way on Monday mornings. The weekend is never long enough. For example, ugh, the weekend went by so fast. Number 86. I didn't do much, really. A relaxed, simple answer that keeps the conversation completely honest. For example, I didn't do much, really, just some chores. Number 87. I caught up on sleep. a highly relatable response for busy workers or students who rested all weekend. For example, I was so tired, I just caught up on sleep. Number 88. I spent time with family. A warm response indicating you had quality time with loved ones. For example, I went out of town and spent time with family. Number 89. I spent the weekend outdoors. Use this if you went hiking, visited a park, or sat in the sun. For example, the weather was lovely, so I spent the weekend outdoors. Number 90. I have to get back to work. Use this polite phrase to end a conversation smoothly when you need to return to your tasks. For example, it was great chatting, but I have to get back to work. Now, let us look at our final category on the blackboard. Number 10. Kindness, care, and saying goodbye. Number 91. How are you holding up? Use this when a friend or coworker is dealing with a stressful project or a busy season. It shows deep empathy. For example, I know work is crazy right now. How are you holding up? Number 92. Let me know if you need a hand. Need a hand is an idiomatic chunk that means need help. For example, that box looks heavy. Let me know if you need a hand. Number 93. Take care of yourself. A warm, caring way to say goodbye to someone who is going through a tough time. For example, have a restful evening. Take care of yourself. Number 94. Hope you feel better soon. Use this kind phrase when someone tells you they are sick, coughing, or feeling unwell. For example, oh no, hope you feel better soon. Number 95. I'm always here if you want to talk. The ultimate phrase of friendship and support. For example, don't worry, my friend. I'm always here if you want to talk. Number 96. It was wonderful chatting with you. A polished, high-value way to end a pleasant conversation at a gathering. For example, well, it was wonderful chatting with you today. Number 97. I should let you go. A highly polite, conversational exit strategy. It shows respect for the other person's time. For example, I know you're busy, so I should let you go. Number 98. Let's catch up soon. Use this to suggest meeting up again in the near future. For example, I had a blast. Let's catch up soon, okay? Number 99. Keep up the good work. A high-energy, encouraging phrase to motivate a colleague or student. For example, your English is improving so fast. Keep up the good work. Number 100. Believe in yourself. This is my personal motto and my promise to you. You can do this. For example, keep practicing, keep speaking, and most of all, believe in yourself. Yes! You did it! 100 small talk phrases. And that brings us to the end of our 100 sentences. I hope you enjoyed this relaxed listening experience. Remember, building fluency is all about consistent, friendly habits. By listening to these natural phrases, you are training your brain to recognize and recall them effortlessly in real-life conversations. If you enjoyed this session, please go down to the comment section right now and write the word "listen," followed by one of your favorite small talk sentences from today. This really helps support the channel and keeps our community growing. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video. This is Chill Chat English, and I'm Eric. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.